Hey guys, Baz86 here, back with you doing a retro stream on WWE Smackdown VS RAW. Entertainment will never be the same. Yes, it's the two biggest brands. They go head to head against each other in this game that was released just after Here Comes the Pain. And also in my channel, if you noticed earlier on today, I did Here Comes the Pain for everyone. And I hope you guys enjoyed that stream. And now we're going to do sort of the same thing in SmackDown vs Raw. We're going to go through the matches, going to go through the menu screen, going to have a look at the game, going to have a look at the gameplay, see what you think of it, and then check out season mode and see what you think of that. So here's the game. Here's it. Here's have a little look. If we go to exhibition, we got single, tag team, 6-man tag, handicap, hardcore, Royal Rumble, survival, main events. Main events, 3 stages of hell, bra and panties, elimination chamber, elimination tag, first blood, hell in a cell, and so on. Parking lot brawl, steel cage, such and such. So we'll start off with Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble's had a little bit of a change. The list of people have changed as well. So we've got A-Train, we've got Batista, we've got Big Show, Booker T, Bubba Ray, Charlie Haas, Chavo, Chris Benoit, Chris Jericho, Christian, Chuck Palumbo, Devon Dudley, Eddie Guerrero, Edge, Harrison Cade, Hardcore Holly, JB Layfield, John Cena, Kane, Kurt Angle, Mark Jindrak, Matt Hardy, Randy Orton, Rene Dupree, Rey Mysterio, Rhino, Ric Flair, Rico, Rob Van Dam, Scotty 2 Hottie, Shawn Michaels, Shelton Benjamin, Tajiri, Triple H, Undertaker, and the girls Molly Holly, Sable, Stacy Keibler, Tori Wilson, Trish Stratus, Victoria, and the legends Andre the Giant, Animal, Bret Hart, Brutus Beefcake, Hulk, Jimmy Snuka, Masked Kane, Mankind, The Rock, Roddy Piper, Legend Undertaker, and that was about it. I got some customized superstars in there as well. So we're gonna go with let's kick off with who am I looking at? Let's go with Eddie Guerrero, and we'll do random entry order. Let's change the whole so we'll have Batista, we'll have Triple H, we'll have Chavo Guerrero, we'll have Big Show, we'll have Booker T, we'll have Edge, JB Layfield, John Cena, Kane, Devon Dudley, Bubba Ray Dudley, Kurt Angle, Matt Hardy, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Rob Van Dam, Scotty 2 Hottie, The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho, Shelton Benjamin, Chris Benoit, A-Train, Tajiri, Undertaker, Rhino, Christian, Hardcore Holly, Chuck Palumbo, and Harrison Cade. Alright, so the match rules. Entrances are on. Make it realistic. And let's go. No idea where my phone is, man. Sorry, mate. Amanda had my phone. I don't know where she's put it. So we got Rob Van Dam. First up. First out the gates.
Making his way to the ring from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 230 pounds, Rob Van Dam.
And to kick off the Rumble, Rob Van Dam will be going against John Cena.
Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
Obviously, when he's talking, you can't hear a word he's saying. So you just have to mimic what he says. There's no voiceovers, there's no voice act. There is in season, but this generally, nah. It's just what you think he might be saying. But hey Gizmo, hey Gizmo, welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing alright today, mate. Hope you're getting that Streamlabs thing working. So yes, the Royal Rumble had its new ring out meter. This is where its first debut was, and future Royal Rumbles would have this ring out meter on it, but this is where it first appeared.
You can hear the roar of these rabid fans behind me. They can't wait for WWE action. I'm Michael Cole. I can barely hear you, partner Taz.
Maybe you could hear me, but you're not letting me talk. Let me get a word in, for God's sake. But no doubt this crowd is pumped, and so am I.
Besides the win, what's on the line for these superstars in this match?
One word, Cole, pride. Pride. There's a lot of pride on the line in this.
I thought this Royal Rumble was pretty good. The fact that everyone looks pretty cool, the graphics were decent-ish. It was kind of hard to get people out the ring, but if you had a finisher, I think it was a bit easier. But the problem was that the commentators made every match sound exactly the same, so there was never any difference between the two matches. Yeah, and the commentators just literally shouted out random stuff. As well, so yeah, you weren't quite sure what they were going to say next, or why they were going to say what they were going to say. So on the screen you could only have up to 6 characters on screen at one time. Double team happening. Double suplex going on. And obviously if you had 2 people working the ropes trying to get somebody out, the ring out meter would go down a lot quicker. Here comes the FU by Cena.
Cena's got him up, and he just plants him with the FU. I think we could chalk this one up to Cena.
Obviously I can't have the music on, guys, for CC reasons, as you should or should not know. So if you don't know, that's the reason why you can't hear any music, for CC reasons. Baba Khan.
John Cena's verbal skills are second only to his in-ring abilities. His star is definitely on the rise.
There goes Cena. Cena's out of the Rumble. Yep, definitely are another awesome WWE game. Agreed. Here comes Matt Hardy to the Royal Rumble. How long's he gonna last? Remember, at this time, the Hardy Boys were not together. Jeff did not exist around this time. He only came back in 2008. So around this time, which was 2006, this game came out. Jeff Hardy was nowhere to be seen, so Matt was on his own. Now I usually got a WWE game when Jeff and Matt were both together, but I was just having a big old time with wrestling at this point, so I just got every wrestling game that was going at the time. And actually, I don't regret it because I enjoyed wrestling back then. Hence why you'll see multiple WWE streams for a bit. I did play the old ones, Just Bring It, Shut Your Mouth, Know Your Role. I did play those ones, but I never owned them. I never actually physically owned them. I just borrowed them off a mate a couple of times, but I never physically owned them myself. I don't think you get copyrighted with a Smackdown when it comes to paying menu music. I can't take any chances, Aaron. WWE have got this. Well, the wrestling community or the wrestling developers have got it pretty fixed on what you can and can't have as music wise. So I daren't risk it. I want to stay in their good books, not be in their bad books. Oh. Nice double team there from JBL and Chris Jericho on Shawn Michaels. Problem I didn't like about Smackdown vs RAW is the commentators. They just shout out multiple things every single time, and the only time they ever made any sense or when it really mattered was in a singles match. Other than that, every other match didn't make sense. They just shouted out random stuff. See, right now the commentators think this is just a singles match, when really it's the Royal Rumble. Now, in future WWEs, in future wrestling games, they did fix that, but it took them a couple of times to come to grips with the fact that that's what they were doing.
Both of these guys are so unpredictable. What's going to happen next?
Side effect by Matt Hardy.
That one hurt no matter what you try to do.
So the person I'm waiting for, I put at a random order. I'm waiting for Eddie Guerrero to come into the ring. Hardcore Holly going up to the ropes, and he connects with an elbow drop.
Man, Cole, can you believe this match so far?
He could be getting a little overconfident here.
Again, the crowd shout out random stuff. Most of the time it's somebody sucks. There goes Bubba Ray. Oh, that was actually Matt Hardy on the ropes. There you go. There goes Matt Hardy. Tajiri's in the ring.
These superstars are legit tough guys. No doubt.
There goes Bubba Ray. And we're down to 20 people left in the Royal Rumble that still need to come in.
I'm going to replace you with Dunk the Clown, Cole. At least he knows what it's like to wrestle a match.
Here comes the fast-paced Rey Mysterio. Oh, he's already gone in.
Cole! Mysterio's called home! 619!
619 by Ray. Now, I personally think from here on in, Rey Mysterio got slower. In Here Comes the Pain, he was really, really fast. In Smackdown vs RAW, he was fast, but he wasn't fast.
We've seen an excellent match so far, and it's not over yet.
And then afterwards in the future one, he just got slower. I thought, personally. Yeah, it's your own opinion, guys, but that's what I think. Here comes A-Train. I think I said back in the time when I used to play this game, I used to say that they should have made it so that you had Royal Rumble finishers rather than just their actual finishers. Their actual finishers didn't really do anything to the Royal Rumble.
Oh, man, Cole, did you see that?
A-Train. The Derailer, I think that was called. I never understood the announcers on SmackDown, just bring it. Nah, they just shout. They were as bad as ever on Just Bring It. On Shut Your Mouth they improved a little bit, but on Just Bring It they just shouted out random stuff. Absolutely random stuff that didn't make any sense to the match at all. And after every time they won, or after every time they won a match, they'd go, and let's say it was The Rock versus, I don't know, Triple H. He'd go, and The Rock wins the match, and that's it. The Rock wins the match, and Triple H wins the match. They just shouted out random stuff. It'd just bring it.
Cole, I'd love to know how you come up with this stuff. What's the name for getting in the ring?
The commentating luckily did improve, sort of, but not dramatically. Here comes Eddie Guerrero.
Whoa! That only looked awesome.
I've only just come in a ring.
Watching these guys reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Chavo's in the ring as well. Gory bomb from Chavo.
Whenever you let your opponent take a breather, it makes him that much tougher to beat.
So if you're just joining me, we are Eddie Guerrero right now, and we're getting our asses kicked.
That might have just turned the tide of this match.
And he's feeling froggy. 5-star frog splash.
And how much longer can they keep this up?
That one knocked him for a loop.
Oh, Raw just try. Rhino just tried to attack with a gore.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off. Victory means everything to these two competitors. A-Train with a derailer. Over 300 pounds of force behind it. That's gotta be it.
Eddie Guerrero. You'll notice as well there's no Brock Lesnar in this game. Brock Lesnar didn't feature in this game.
This man a wad of cash, and the quickest way to the boss's heart is through his wallet.
Yeah, unfortunately Brock Lesnar decided he would miss this one. He didn't want any part. Schoolboy. The big show is here.
Watching these guys reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Big Show's not going to be happy with me. Oh.
Here comes Cole for the final cut, courtesy of the Big Show.
The final cut.
This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth tonight.
In comes Batista. The animal Batista is here.
I can't believe he just did that. That's so absurd.
If you beat somebody up enough, they will eventually just go out. In later Royal Rumbles, you could do ring outs from the corner, or from.
Powerbomb. It's going to strip the Batista.
You could do corner finishes or corner ring outs, but now you can't. Here's Scotty 2 Hotty. First time we've seen him since he was in Shut Your Mouth. He missed out on Here Comes the Pain. He then showed up on this one, and I think he was in the next one as well.
As I think we're seeing the future of the WWE in the ring tonight.
Double team move. Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, man, holy snap.
Going for a monkey flip.
This one has turned into a fight, pure and simple.
Here comes Edge. I think this was the reign of Edge's
It's true what that guy said.
DDT by Scotty 2 Hotty with of the Rated R Superstar. I think this is where it started, and then escalated from there. Electric chair drop from Edge.
Hard time keeping up with him.
This match is an incredible display of athletic ability.
They didn't exactly Queensberry rules, but then again, we ain't Queensberry, whatever the hell that is.
Execution from Edge. I keep doing that move and I just need to stop doing it. I've done it 3 times. It's just a pin.
Match is really starting to heat up.
Snapmare. Dropkick. Comes Shelton Benjamin.
We've seen an excellent match so far, and it's not over yet.
Here comes the final cutter from Big Show. Boom.
The largest athlete in the world with the final cut, that's got to be it.
Yeah, Rhino's out. Super kick from Shelton Benjamin.
I'm gonna replace you with Punk the Clown, Cole. At least he knows what it's like to wrestle a man.
And from the T-Sports pin, the scissors kick. This one should be over.
Yeah, you could also come back in the ring. If you were put out on the ropes, you could sacrifice a special to come back into the ring as quick as possible.
Man, how much longer can they keep this up? Oh, man, oh, you see that?
Comes Christian. I'm prettier. Boom. Nailed it.
display of athletic ability. Kane with a brutal choke slam. Everything this monster does is scary.
Yeah, that's the only time they really talk about the superstars is when they do specials. And even then it's not very detailed.
This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth tonight.
Got 5 people left in the Rumble.
These guys are on fire tonight. Hey, Cole, that move would have broke you in half.
How much can these superstars have left?
The schoolboy.
As long as they got something left in the tank, they'll keep on fighting.
There's Booker T out of the Royal Rumble.
Both these guys are on the top of their game, but only one of them is going to get their hand raised when it's all over.
There goes Batista. Who's this? The Undertaker, yeah.
Oh, this definitely ain't ballet. You step between those ropes, you gotta expect to take some punches.
Oh wow, Triple H comes in straight away and first he gets a pedigree off on me.
Pedigree, the ref could count to 100. He ain't getting up from that. Man, Cole, can you believe this match so far?
And Benoit with a crossface. If he can keep him away from the ropes, this one's over.
There goes the last ride from Undertaker. Boom.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
title match. Oh man, Cole, did you see that?
Comes Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle I thought was pretty good in this game. It was the only game I remember that he could use. It was the first debut of the ankle lock that could be reversed into the ankle lock. So any move that was anything to do with kicks or anything, Angle could turn it into the ankle lock. The main rivalry in this game was Kurt Angle versus Eddie Guerrero, which, if anyone remembers, that was a big turning point in WWE. Kurt Angle versus Eddie Guerrero. Chris Benoit against Eddie Guerrero was a big rivalry too. There goes Undertaker. The last ride. The Three Amigos. If Eddie Guerrero gets thrown out at any time, he is out of this. Well, the minute you were in the red, it was a bad idea because the minute you got thrown to the ropes, it was game over for you.
Man, Cole, can you believe this match so far?
Yep, I'm gone. Oh. I don't know how I'm still in this game, or in this Royal Rumble, to be honest. I should be out of it by now. I will be out of it now. Oh, double clothesline from Eddie Guerrero. Triple H and Kurt Angle tried to go for a double team, but did not work, and it misfired. Oh.
We've seen an excellent match so far, and it's not over yet.
Spinebuster by Triple H. Ah, oh, damn it. Pedigree. All Triple H needs to do is pick me up and throw me out the ring. Because I'm bleeding, I'm hurt. Looks like there's no way I could win this. Oh, Triple H is gunning for me. Who's the last competitor? Randy Orton. Of course it's Randy Orton. Who else would it be? Sneaky Viper managed to get in here at last. And he goes straight after Triple H.
Big thumbs up to the referee. He's done a hell of a job controlling this match.
Randy Orton with an RKO.
There's the RKO from Randy Orton. He nearly broke his damn neck.
Is Kane bit? Yeah, Kane's been chucked out of here. Last ride. Oh, I'm gone. Yep. It's down to these guys. I survived as long as I could.
Hey, these guys are really hammering each other. How long do you think this can last?
There goes Randy Orton. There goes Triple H. Kurt Angle versus Undertaker. Both still fresh. I don't know why pins are in the Royal Rumble.
Tell you what, Cole, I'll handle talking about what it feels like to be in the ring, and you give some tips on how to force somebody's hair. It's like we used to say back in the day, rules are like bones, made to be broken.
Back and forth, back and forth. But I think Taker might have it.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
It depends on who gets their finisher first. As you can tell, Kurt Angle wants Undertaker out the ring. Undertaker wants to get his special up and finish him with the last ride.
It's not over yet.
He's got him. I think he might have him. He does. And there you go, Angle wins. Angle wins the Royal Rumble. And you always had the same celebration. You had their music and this celebration. Doesn't matter which superstar you were. You always had this celebration. Right, let's play an actual match now. So we'll go for singles match, no manager, and we'll play. We'll play Rey Mysterio. You You can either have clean, neutral, or dirty. So we'll go clean. And we'll play against Chavo Guerrero. Wait, hang on. Were they both on... Hang on a sec. Were they both on Raw? No, he's on SmackDown. Chavo's on SmackDown. So again, you can have PPV events, or you could have arenas. PPV arenas, or PPV, or just normal arenas, so we'll go on SmackDown. Depending on, well, the cool thing is depending on what arena you went on, as in SmackDown or Raw. SmackDown you'd have Taz and Michael Cole, and on Raw you had JR and Jerry the King Lawler, which I thought was pretty awesome. We'll take entrances off. And Rey Mysterio go against Jericho. I only just got that message. Sorry, man. Hey, Jesus Diaz. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're doing alright today, buddy. Oh yeah, the Test of Strength battle.
With a big WWE welcome to all our fans. Tonight's show is simply unbelievable.
You got that right, Cole. Every WWE show is off the hook, but this one's gonna be way off the hook.
These superstars have proven themselves time and time again.
No doubt, Cole, this is gonna be one hell of a match.
Chavo Guerrero has obviously spent a lot of time learning how to lie, cheat, and steal his way to victory from his Uncle Eddie.
Lovely. Hurricanrana. Snapmare. Dropkick.
Now.
DDT. Schoolboy.
I think we're seeing the future of the WWE in the ring tonight.
If you did aerial moves, you would get your clean. You would get your clean bar up. If you did dirty stuff, you would get your dirty bar up.
Wow, that's pretty insightful for a guy who's never wrestled a match in his life, Cole.
619.
I got no idea how Rey Mysterio does half the moves he does. I was always more of a takedown type of stretch him type of guy, make him tap out. That was my deal. Tell you what, Cole, I'll handle talking about what it feels like to be in the ring, and you give some tips on how to frost somebody's hair.
Oh, insecurity by Chavo Guerrero.
Anyone who thinks this business is a piece of cake should get in the ring with these guys.
This sellout crowd can't get enough of these guys.
Oh, oof.
Each of these superstars is just a quick 3 count away from victory or defeat.
Nope, doesn't land it.
These guys are on fire.
DDT. Nice.
That guy said, Cole, the best defense is a good offense, and we're seeing good offense right here tonight.
Nice DDT from Chavo there.
Tell you what, Cole, I'll handle talking about what it feels like to be in the ring, and you give some tips on how to frost somebody's hair.
Let's pull another one off. Right, let's finish this match, shall we?
Mysterio off the ropes, fully connects with the yes, 619.
1619 should do it.
1, 2, 3.
Just like that, it's over. First blood matches are always pretty cool. But yeah, we'll go into season and see what. We also had PPV mode. Now PPV mode was a mode that you could play your PPV, play a sample PPV. You could make up. Do I actually have a PPV? Yeah, so you can make up your own matches, which was a cool little mode to have. It wasn't too bad. Took some getting used to. Let's go into season. I have no idea who I am at the moment in season mode. We'll continue with who we are. Did I unlock everything in Shop Zone? Everything except experience points. Oh, and Diva loading screens, Diva menu model. Right, okay. So I'm on Raw. I've got Randy Orton as the World Heavyweight title, World title holder, and Chris Jericho as the Intercontinental. Okay. Attributes. Like I said, I've got no idea who I am. And right, let's go. So season was a little bit more advanced once again. This time you had voiceovers, so you see what I mean when we play. Which made the season a little bit more...
I know there was some controversy at the end of last week's show, and there's a lot of people who are wondering, who's the World Heavyweight Champion?
This is what was cool. This is what needs to be put into current WWE games.
You see, it turns out that the special referee I appointed for the match was the one who knocked out the original referee. Once I found out what really happened, I made a beeline for the ring and threw the special referee out of the arena. And in the best interest of fairness, I nullified the decision and restarted the match. And as it happens, I had no choice but to reverse the original decision.
The only person who doesn't talk in season mode is you. You do not talk. Whoever you are, whatever player you are, you do not talk. When you talk, you have your subtitles. But everybody else has their own voices. So I'm Triple H. Hey, I won that match fair and square. Then it was restarted due to circumstances out of my control. I won the match. I'm the champion. It's that simple.
I see your point, but it sets a very dangerous precedent if superstars attack and replace referees and I allow their decisions to stand.
How's that my problem? I'm not the one who...
Look, everyone in the arena heard the restart bell. It's not my fault that you weren't paying attention when the match restarted. I beat you fair and square. This belt is mine, and it's going to stay mine.
Hold on. Last time I checked, I was still the general manager of this brand. And you won the second decision, but you also quite clearly lost the first one.
Obviously you would have music. Someone's cut in. You don't know. You would have music. Ah, it's Chris Benoit. Of course it's Chris Benoit.
Give me a break. If either one of you deserved to wear that belt, you wouldn't be pissing and moaning in the middle of the ring. I lost my title match, but you don't hear me crying. I did something about it.
Yeah, you got involved in a match that was none of your business.
If you really want to do something about it, why don't you come down to this ring right now?
Everybody shut up. Tonight, the three of you will face off in a non-title triple threat match to blow off some steam. I'm going to take everyone's input under advisement, and I'll give you my decision next week.
We're going to have to wait another week for Eric Bischoff's ruling on the championship.
Wait another week? I don't think these three can wait another week.
So yeah, this time when you were playing matches, you couldn't just pick any match you wanted to play. They were just done, and you just went straight into it. So it's a no DQ match, and of course with Triple H. So this is when Randy Orton came and became... This was after his rivalry with Triple H kind of disappeared. He became the youngest world heavyweight champion, and they picked it up just after that. So that's how that's where it picked up from.
See, double, JR. 2 belts? They both think they're champion. How can this be?
I'm not sure. After last week's controversy, we're all a little confused as to who the true champion is.
Good old Molly Holly.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler at ringside. And what an event we have for you tonight. You can just tell from the caliber of the superstars in the ring that we are going to see a 5-star classic.
There's no doubt, JR. These guys know how to work a crowd as well as they can work over their opponents. These guys have done their homework on each other, JR.
Rope break.
Spinebuster. Obviously, as of course, JR and Jim Ross's commentary was a lot better than Michael Cole and Taz's. So Raw, I thought, was a better brand than Smackdown. Uh-oh. Oh.
You just know that these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
You'll never see action like this on SmackDown, JR.
Randy Orton's a third-generation superstar, and he was born to compete in the WWE.
Cross arm breaker. Oh yeah, once you used a weapon enough times, it disappears. Check.
These superstars are so unpredictable. This match could go on another 30 seconds or 30 minutes. Wow, what a shot.
Triple H. Thought you had it there.
They don't come any tougher than Triple H.
Rope break. The endurance of these men is almost superhuman.
If one of these guys builds momentum, this match is over.
I've never seen Chris Benoit look anything but intense. Rope break.
I knew it was only a matter of time before he tried something like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh! No DQ, so it doesn't matter. That's what you got with Dirty Moves. You do a you could do a low blow. Oh!
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been shed in that ring.
I'd hate to be that referee, JR.
Oh.
Can you imagine having to tell one of these guys no?
This is one for the books, King. What a match!
See if Triple H can come through on this.
The resiliency of these superstars is incredible.
Have you ever seen superstars lay into each other the way these guys are?
These competitors are some of the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport.
These guys are gonna tear each other apart. It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world.
Of course he's going after me. Who else would he go after? Oh, Chris Benoit. There's an...
There's Orton for the RKO. That could be it. One, two, three.
That's it. He waited until Chris Benoit was out. Randy Orton did do RKO. Triple H took his moment, took his opportunity, pedigreed Randy Orton, and game over.
I don't even think this is about a title anymore, JR. I think these guys just hate each other.
And there's no way that Eric Bischoff's decision next week is going to make all three of them happy.
Let's see what happens next week.
I finally made a decision regarding the disputed title. We're going to have a rematch of the original title match from 2 weeks ago. And to make absolutely sure there's no controversy over the finish, I'm making it a last man standing match.
You're making a rematch for the title? What about me? Where's my rematch?
You blew your shot at a rematch when you attacked the WWE official 2 weeks ago. If you lay your hands on a referee tonight, you'll be suspended without pay.
The fate of the disputed championship will be decided tonight in a last man standing match.
It's gonna be, well, it's gonna be a slobber knocker, JR.
I think they did the facial stuff on here, the voiceovers. I thought it was all, you know, pretty well done. Trish Stratus beat Stacy Keibler, Harrison Cade beat Rhino. You couldn't jump into those matches, unfortunately. They didn't allow you to do that.
Introducing the World Heavyweight Champion. From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 255 pounds, Randy Orton.
Triple H's entrance never really needed to change.
Introducing the World Heavyweight Champion.
His look
From Greenwich,
His
Connecticut,
look just
weighing in at
changed
265
throughout
pounds,
each and every WWE game. But his
H.
entrance never needed to change. His entrance was always pretty decent.
Good evening and welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the site of tonight's Raw event.
And Pittsburgh has gone completely crazy for the superstars of Raw. And who can blame them? There's nothing like a title match to bring out the best in a superstar.
Oh, he's actually got the title belt.
You just know that these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
You'll never see action like this on SmackDown, JR.
Spinebuster.
Wow, what a shot!
Through the table. And just like that. Yep.
The game's gonna do whatever it takes to win this match.
Oh, he's made him bleed.
Superstars are so unpredictable. This match could go on another 30 seconds or 30 minutes.
Triple H now.
He's doing it once again.
Deadly finishing maneuvers in the business.
Boom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And of course, you heard a cutscene. Something was bound to happen. Here comes Chris Benoit.
Just knock both superstars out, JR. What happens now?
I hope you're enjoying yourself in that ring, pal, because it's the last time you're going to be in a ring for a while. You're suspended until after Unforgiven this Sunday. Now get the hell out of my ring. And to settle this title dispute once and for all, we're going to have a ladder match at the pay-per-view to determine who the true champion is.
A ladder match this Sunday at Unforgiven for the title.
Maybe we'll finally have a champion when it's all said and done, JR.
So yeah, promos were good in this game, in the season, even though I think they went a little bit too quick. They should have, put them out a little bit more. Dished them out.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to WWE's Unforgiven. I'm Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler. And King, what a main event we've got tonight.
You said it, JR. The World Heavyweight Championship will be decided tonight in a ladder match.
Two men will enter the ring for a no-hose-barred contest. The first one to reach the championship belts hanging above the ring walks out of here as the champion.
It's going to be a heck of a match, JR. I can't wait.
I also wish they'd go back and allow you to play like those matches there. Would have been pretty fun to do that. But unfortunately, this one is you skip straight to your match because they see it as your match is the most important one.
Introducing the World Heavyweight Champion. From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 255 pounds, Randy Orton. Introducing the World Heavyweight Champion. From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 265 pounds, Triple H.
Remember, there's Linda Garcia doing the ring announcing, which legend of a ring announcer was Linda Garcia. I always thought, anyway, best ring announcer there ever was, or there ever will be. Right, ladder match.
A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me just assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh. You know that there's nothing that these guys wouldn't do to wear that championship around their waist. These guys have done their homework on each other, JR.
Boom. There, using weapons was dirty. Doing dirty tactic moves was dirty. I love the fact you could do that.
Randy Orton is so full of himself, it makes me sick. I wish someone would take him down a peg.
They call him the cerebral assassin because he's always one step ahead of you.
I always loved ladder tactics. Oh, I didn't know. Oh,
Ouch. I felt that one.
just for good measure, let's do it again. Oh, just while we're at it, why don't we do it a third time? Oof. It was a nice addition to the game, I thought.
What are they going to do next?
Huh?
Triple H now with the pedigree. One of the most deadly finishing maneuvers in the business.
Don't you just love beating Randy Orton up? It's just epic. Unfortunately, the belt on the ladder matches never looked exactly like the belt. I didn't think anyway. It's all mismatched and looked weird.
He did it.
Oh, there was two belts, wasn't there?
Oh, what a
Oh
match.
yeah. That's why it looked weird. There was two belts up there.
We've got an undisputed champ again, JR.
That's why it was. That was why it was weird. But what was annoying was that when you did become the champ, I don't think anything happened, so to speak. Yeah, he just happened to walk around without the belt. And he gets attacked.
What the heck was that all about?
That happened a lot in this game. You just get attacked from behind. Ah, Mr. McMahon.
I'd watch your back, pal. You're a marked man. How marked? Word is there's a $100,000 bounty on your head.
Mr. McMahon, it is absolutely inexcusable that someone would put a price on my champion's head. If he can't compete, Raw loses ratings and revenue.
A full investigation is underway, and I guarantee that we're going to figure out who put the price on your champion's head. In the meantime, I think it would be best for the champ to lay low for a few weeks until this settles down.
What? But that... What I was going to say is that sounds like a great idea, Mr. McMahon.
Now, some said these storylines were actually real. They really did happen. I don't know if that's completely true. Some of them are. Some of them are just in there just to be in there. Ah, look, it's Jonathan Coachman.
Title match against a champion who we've just learned has a price on his head. Your thoughts?
Just one. Tonight. I may not walk out of here with the champion's belt, but I'll sure as hell earn that $100,000 bounty. And champ, when you're too beaten down to defend that title anymore, I'll be the first in line for it.
I also get to pick a diva as well. Who are we going to pick? Tori Wilson. Now, if you picked a diva, that means there's Chris Jericho. That means that you would he'd come out to the ring with you. Now, I don't know if it meant anything. It just means that you had a manager. Now, I don't know why we had a diva from SmackDown, but.
Now residing in Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 229 pounds, Chris Benoit.
It was a nice little feature.
Introducing the World Heavyweight Champion. From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 265 pounds, Triple H. And from Boise, Idaho, Tori Wilson.
Yep, the ring announcer also announced the person with you. So the manager that was with you. And Triple H gets Tori Wilson.
A big raw welcome to all our fans across the world. This is Jim Ross, here with Jerry, the King Law.
I just hope our foreign fans can understand you with that accent, JR. How do you say slobber knocker in French, anyway?
King, what's your prediction for this match?
I've got no idea, JR. These superstars are at the top of their game, and it could go either way.
There's that DDT.
Willing to go to get the win here tonight.
Man, I'd pay money to see these two guys go at it again, JR.
Really, there was no benefits, I don't think, to having the manager out with you. Not that I remember,
We've
anyway.
seen Benoit chop opponents down to size before, and that's exactly what might happen here tonight.
I've never seen superstars with more potential.
Remind me to never try and step between these guys, JR.
I do remember, however, the commentary in the next one is just as worse. It's just terrible. It just got shocking after this.
You just know that these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
You'll never see action like this on SmackDown, JR.
All it took was a pedigree, and that's all it needed. 1, 2, 3, game over. We'll do 2 more, and then I'll switch to the next one. Shawn Michaels? Except HBK doing here. Oh, that bounty's on his head. That's why.
What the? Those damn mercenaries are fighting over who gets the bounty. The champion isn't some animal. He's a human being, damn it.
I always thought HBK.
He's a marked man, JR. I hate to say it, but maybe he is safer on SmackDown.
I always thought HBK looked pretty good, graphic-wise, in this game. Am I really headed over to SmackDown? I think so. Yep. I'm on SmackDown. And their general manager, I believe, is Kurt Angle. I think this was the one which had Kurt Angle as the general manager. Yep.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the newest member of the SmackDown roster, Raw's own heavyweight champion.
Triple H. He never actually says it, but yeah.
I think you'll find out that we do things a little differently on SmackDown, and we're a little tougher than you're used to. For instance, here's something that your old GM didn't have the guts to say. If anyone on this show tries to claim any kind of bounty tonight, they'll be fined $150,000 and suspended for a month. So go and get ready, champ, because tonight's main event is a non-title match between you and Rey Mysterio.
That's me up against a little guy. I get selected no demon. But yeah, because we've changed shows, we also have different arena backgrounds as well. Oh, Ray. I remember watching the trailer for this.
Making his way to the ring from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, and there was a different ring announcer on SmackDown too. I don't know his name, but Lilian Garcia was a lot better.
Introducing the World Heavyweight Champion from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 265 pounds, Triple H. And from Boise, Idaho, Tori Wilson.
So now we get, oh yeah, we also got the commentators of Michael Cole and Taz.
A big WWE welcome to all our North American fans from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Michael Cole with Taz at ringside.
I'll tell you something, Cole. These Canadian fans are just as pumped up as the fans back in the States. It's going to be a great show tonight.
The referee's going to have his hands full with these guys.
No doubt, Cole, this one's going to be a rocket buster, and I can say that because I trademarked it. I got no idea how Rey Mysterio does half the moves he does. I was always more of a takedown type of stretcher type of guy, make him tap out. That was my deal.
He's on fire tonight.
And he's got it.
One, two, three. One hell of a match right there. It was a 5-star match of the year.
I unfortunately made this game way too easy. So unfortunately Rey Mysterio loses. Here's Triple H. And the season just keeps going on. So what we'll do is we'll save our progress. And we'll come out of season mode. And we'll call the stream there, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing this game once again. And I'll see you guys in the next Baz86 live stream.